You know, I was thinking of doing my makeup and my hair for once for a video, but nope. Hello everybody, my name is o.livalil and you're watching Trash. Finally, the intro has some context. Now, wait, am I even? I said that I was going to make a 3-part series of my Vidcon experience, and each part would be each day I was at Vidcon, but I wasn't, like, I didn't do as much as I did last year that was, like, worthy of saying. I don't know, or, like, because last year I had a lot to talk about. Like, I had, half my video was me talking about Mark. And this year I'm not as big of a fan of Mark as I used to be. So I didn't even meet him this time because I wanted to give other people a chance to meet him, so I didn't put him in my meet and greet like list that you have to do on VidCon. So I didn't end up meeting him. I did go to one of his panels. Yeah, one. Wow. I will talk about that, but I don't really have that much to say, and in fact I don't really remember much. So I had to end up writing some of it in my notes, so chicken scratch notes are back. Anyway, here is my VidCon experience of 2018. On Thursday I went with my dad early in the morning at 8 a.m. to register, and then I immediately went inside. And by immediately, I meant literally immediately. So I had a community badge this year also, as I did last year. And apparently the hall inside doesn't even open until like 9 a.m. I believe, or a little bit even after 9 a.m. Like, they said they opened at 9 a.m. but they ended up letting people at 9:15 every day. But I didn't know that because I swear I thought last year it opened at 8, and maybe it didn't. I'm not really sure. But like, I thought it was open at 8 a.m. and I thought you could just walk in. I saw lines. Okay, so if people weren't at VidCon, this is what was supposed to happen. Creators were allowed in 1 hour early, so they were allowed in at 8 a.m. I guess, maybe 7, I don't freaking know. I just know that they were allowed in earlier than we were, community. And there was a line outside, but I thought the meet and greet line was just so big that it was all just part of the meet and greet line and that people weren't lining up to get inside. So I just assumed that, and then I literally walked straight in. Like, no security stopped me. I walked through the doors and I'm like, I'm sure this is fine. And I walked in there and I was still a little bit suspicious because the hall was extremely empty. Like, there was no one there. Like, people were still setting up their booths. And I was like, what the heck? I was like, okay. A little bit unprofessional, but okay. I remember I walked in and the security guard looked me straight in the eye and did not say anything, but I kind of looked and I was like, I didn't say hi or anything. I looked and I was like, I probably shouldn't be here, but I kept walking in anyway because she didn't say anything. Maybe the security guard just had like poor communication with the others and didn't know that community wasn't supposed to come in yet. So all I did was I just walked around all of the booths and I just saw like some of them were still setting up. And I don't know, I remember like stopping by the GoPro one and looking at it because, you know, cameras. I went over to Gushers. Gushers was like the first booth that I got stuff from. I believe that there was like a lot of stickers and like Gushers candy and like other stuff on a table, like, because they had like a lounge. So I stopped by there and I just sat down because I didn't really know what else to do. I've already like walked around everywhere and pretty much seen everything. So I just sat down and I grabbed the Gushers, and one of the people that were like the Gushers exhibitors, they came up to me and they're like, well, if you follow us on like I think Instagram, both their Instagrams, then you would get a free t-shirt and free pin and stuff. I unfollowed them right after. So when I was at the lounge, I started texting the group chat, Steph and Jen. I was asking Jen because Jen was getting there early. So I was like, hey, where are you? She's like, I'm outside, but there's this really huge line. And I'm like, huge line? I was literally just there like, I don't know, like 15 minutes ago, and the line was fine. And I just walked straight in. And straight in as in like, as I said, VidCon had the new wristbands that they had a code. I'm guessing they had a code in there. You scan it on like this like scanner thing, you have to walk by and press your like wrist against the scanners, then checks in and makes sure that, you know, you're registered and stuff. You have to go through that like security area first in order to get in. And at the time there wasn't really that long of a line. I was just walking and like it was like, you know, like no biggie, so I just straight up walked in. But Jen said that there was an incredibly long line, and I'm like, well, I'm not doing anything here. Frankly, I'm not supposed to be here. I still didn't know that until the next day. But I was like, I'll just come outside and wait for you because like there's literally nothing to do here anyway. Oh, and I also stopped by where you pick up your VidCon t-shirt if you bought one. I didn't buy one, but my friend Steph told me that they were free. They were only $5, but she said, no, I usually get mine for free, and it ended up that her mom keeps buying it for her every year. So I didn't buy one because I thought, oh, they were just free. So I was in the line, and then one of the girls, like, I swear to God, like, she thought that she was some, like, fancy person just because she had a creator's badge. She's like, oh, they're letting in community already? I was just sitting there like, I guess. And that's when I knew I probably shouldn't be there, but even then I wasn't really sure because by the time I did that, there were a few community people already lining up anyway. So anyway, I got out of the line because I was going to go to Jen, and I went outside, and like the line was huge, and I went with Jen until we got inside because I had nothing else to do anyway. I don't exactly remember what me and Jen did. Oh, I think what we did was, I don't even know if we went to any of the booths. I think we just wandered around. And then eventually we went to sit. Panels were gonna start, because by the time we got in, panels were already starting, like the 8 a.m. ones and the 9 a.m. ones. Ethan was gonna have his panel, was at 10. So we were sitting there or later, but it was after the panel that was going on right now, and right now the panel was Smosh game. We saved a seat, we tried to get it as close as we could. So I guess we basically sat there until Steph came by, and then I got to meet Steph, and she didn't even know where we were, so I had to get up and I had to find her, and then like I met her again, and then I gave her a big ol' hug. And then we went back and we started waiting for Ethan's panel to start. I don't really remember what Ethan's panel was about that much. I only remember the part where he called his grandma for something. And it was just like, it was the cutest thing. And oh my gosh, it was so adorable. I don't remember what exactly happened, but like his grandma is just like the cutest person in the world. It was so sweet. After the panel ended, I guess the only thing I remember is me and Steph and I think Jen, we just went to a lot of booths. I don't really remember what booths we went to that day. Okay, you know what, how about at the end of the third day video, if it comes out, at the end of the video, I will talk about all the booths that we went to because I just don't remember what day all of the booths were on. So I'll just talk about the booths at the end. So I think that's basically after Ethan's panel, all we did was just go to a bunch of booths. We might have gone out to eat. So finally at the end of the day, at around 6, maybe 7, I don't know. Me and Steph went to see the concert. It was like a concert with a bunch of singers and stuff. There was a lot that I didn't really know, but some of them ended up having good songs. Some did covers so I could sing along. And then at the very end of the night, the second to last person was Tessa. So I remember Steph was like screaming along to the lyrics of Crush, and nobody else was singing to that song. Like not even like some people softly, but Steph was screaming. And it's like, that's what you do like at a concert, like a party. Like you're just having fun, you're supposed to scream out to the lyrics. But nobody was doing that except for Steph. And I didn't know the song at the time, so I wasn't singing, but Steph was, and I remember taking a video of that, and that made me laugh so hard because she got like so many strange looks from so many people because she was the only one like screaming and stuff, but it was like golden. And like she did not stop. She did not stop until the whole song was over, and then there was an encore, and she screamed it again. Oh my god, that was so good. I wish I could have screamed with her. If I knew the song, then I would have. And then the very last concert that pretty much everyone came to see was Dodie. Dodie sang a few songs. Dodie, I knew her songs. I was able to sing to them, but none of her songs are the screaming type of songs. I remember like everyone screamed for her when she came on stage. She goes, "You guys know I sing sad songs, right?" and we're screaming and people were saying, I'm like, yeah, it's because we're depressed, we don't care. And that's basically what happened in the first day. The next video will be out soon, probably like the day right after this, because I can go and edit it and finish it, and then it'll be all good. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will hopefully see you in the next video. Bye, friends.